darsi people va birinchi qismda quiet revolution haqida gaplashamiz. Goals describe character, talk about similarities and differences. Vocabulary and reading. Adjectives for describing character, ya'ni xarakterni tasvirlash. 1A. Work with a partner. Match the adjectives in the box to the descriptions. Bu qismda esa siz o'zingizni sherigingiz bilan ishlashingiz va mana shuni birgalikda bajarishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Iltimos videoni pauza qiling va keyinchalik birga javoblarni tekshirib ketamiz. Kelganda birgalikda so'z ma'nolarini tekshirib chiqamiz va birinchisi doesn't say very much. It's quiet, is often nervous about speaking to people. Shy. 3. Enjoys speaking with other people. Sociable. 4. Has a lot of new ideas or is good at making things. Creative. Likes everything to be in the right place. Tidy. 6. Doesn't mind when things take a long time. Patient. Is sure when they can do things well. It is confident. Is good at learning and understanding things. Clever or smart. Always tells the truth. It is honest and doesn't like working. It is lazy person. 1B. Exercise 1B. Work with a partner. Take turns to ask and answer the questions in exercise 1A. Bu qismda esa siz speakingni oshirishingiz va o'zingizning sherigingiz bilan savol-javoblar qilishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Exercise 2. Match four of the words from exercise 1A to their opposites. Bu qismda esa tepada berilgan so'zlarni opposite, ya'ni qarama-qarshi ma'nodagi so'zlarni topishimiz va birga ko'rishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Bu qismda siz hozir videoni pauza qilishingiz va shu mashqni bajarib ko'rishga harakat qilishingiz kerak va bundan keyin birgalikda javoblarni tekshirib olamiz. Stupid is the synonym of clever or smart. Ya'ni clever smart so'ziga qarama-qarshi. Hardworking, lazy, unsociable, sociable, and tidy, untidy. Exercise 3. Listen to 3 speakers talking about people they know. Match each person to 2 adjectives from exercise 1A and 2. Bu qismda esa biz audioni eshitishimiz va har bir odamning o'ziga xos xarakteri va xislatlarini topishimiz kerak bo'ladi va hozir sizda shu mashqni bajarishga imkoniyat mavjud.
Audio 6.1. 1.
I share a flat with another student called Max. The thing about Max is that he likes everything to be in the correct place. So he always washes up straight after eating, puts the dishes straight back in the cupboard, never leaves anything on the floor, you know. He even puts his books in alphabetical order in the bookcase. The other thing about Max is that he never ever tells a lie. So, for example, if he doesn't like something I'm wearing, he'll tell me he doesn't like it. But then, when he says he likes something, I know he really means it.
2.
My younger sister Lena's in her last year at school. She's one of those people who's good at everything. She gets top marks in most of her subjects. And the thing is, she doesn't even try very hard. I'm not saying she's lazy. She does work, but, you know, she's just a natural. She's also a real people person. She's always at parties or out with her friends. Sometimes I don't see her for days.
3.
I run a business with a guy called Nico. It's a kitchen design business. Nico's the one who does the designs. He always comes up with really interesting and unusual ideas. Our kitchens are very different from most kitchens. That's why our customers are so happy with what we do. And Nico works very long hours too. We both do. We rarely leave the office before 7 or 8 o'clock at night. But, you know, in these difficult economic times, we feel lucky to have so much work. So, of course, we don't mind putting in the hours.
Xo'p, endi keling birgalikda javoblarni ko'rib chiqamiz va birinchi qismda speaker's first flatmate Max is tidy and honest person. And B, speaker's second sister Lana is sociable and clever, smart girl. C. Speaker's third business partner. Nico is creative and hardworking person. Exercise 4A. Think of 3 characters of a person, and write down some adjectives that describe him or her. Xo'p, bu qismda esa biz o'zimizni writing va speaking va qobiliyatimizni rivojlantirishga harakat qilamiz va bu qismda biz siz o'zingiz biladigan odamni xarakterini tasvirlab berishingiz kerak va buning uchun kamida 3 ta adjective tepada berilgan adjectivelarni ishlatishingiz kerak bo'ladi. 4B. Work with a partner and each describe your person. Ask and answer questions to find out more information. Bu qismda esa speaking to'g'ridan-to'g'ri ravishda oshiriladi va siz o'zingizni sherigingiz bilan hozir yozib olgan kishingiz uni xarakterini bir-biringizga tasvirlab berishingiz va qo'shimcha savollar bilan nutqni va diskussiyani davom ettirishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Exercise 5A. Work with a partner, read the definition of introvert, then read the sentences below and decide how true they are. Bu qismda biz introvert so'zining ma'nosini tushunishga harakat qilamiz. Introvert, noun, a quiet, shy person who prefers to be alone than with other people. Opposite, extrovert. Adjective, introverted, introvert. Bu juda ham tinch yuradigan, odamlar bilan gaplashishga iymanadigan va o'zi yolg'iz ravishda odamlar bilan birga bo'lishdan ko'ra o'zi yolg'iz ravishda o'tirishni xohlaydigan inson hisoblanadi va uning opposite, ya'ni antonimi extrovert va uning adjective, ya'ni sifat formasi introverted kabi so'zlar. 1. Most people are introverts. 2. Extroverts are more confident than introverts. 3. Introverts are naturally more creative than extroverts. Bu qismda esa biz bu gaplarni qanchalik to'g'ri ekanligini tasvirlashimiz kerak. Most people are introverts. Well, we cannot say most people are introverts because, introversion and extroversion levels are balanced. So we can say it's like 50-50. 50% of people are extroverts and other 50% are introverts. Extroverts are more confident than introverts. Definitely true because extroverts have experience, they talk to people and they just build up and develop confidence along the way. 3. Introverts are naturally more creative than extroverts. It is possible because introverts have more time with themselves alone and during this time they can just work on their creative skills and work on their talent. 5B. Read the article and check your answers. Bu qismda esa bizga berilgan article, ya'ni maqolani birga o'qishimiz va bundan keyin esa o'zimizning javoblarimizni tekshirib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Exercise 6A. Read the article again and make notes under these headings. Bu qismda esa artikelni yana bir marta o'qishimiz, maqolani yana bir marta o'qishimiz va shu savollarga ma'lumotlar va notes, ya'ni qaydnomalar qo'yishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Characteristics of introverts. Problems they have, what they are good at. Bu qismda esa introvertlarning xarakteri, qanaqa muammolarga uchrashadi va qanaqa masalalarda, qanaqa yo'nalishda yaxshi va tananli bo'lishlarini topishimiz kerak. B. What do you think about ideas in the article? Bu maqoladagi ideyalar haqida nima deb o'ylaysiz? Keling, hozir birgalikda maqolani o'qib chiqamiz va bundan keyin davom ettiramiz. Keling, endi birgalikda savollarga javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. Characteristics of introvert, ya'ni introvertlarning xarakteri, xususiyatlari. Introverts are quite shy and they just want to think before they just say something and they are happy to spend time alone, and because of them they just develop habits of working hard and solving problems they have. Well, as they said, from 33% to 50% of individuals are introverted people, and problems they have is they have problems with social skills. They're quite unsociable and they cannot communicate that well compared to extroverts. What they are good at problem solving because they sit with problem longer. As Einstein said there, they just sit, he's not smart, he just sits with problems for longer, and with this long period of iterations they have success and they have improvement. What do you think about the ideas in the article? Well, ideas in the article are quite logical and they make sense and it's just quite revealing, and you can learn a lot of things from this article. Grammar and speaking. Making comparisons, ya'ni taqqoslash. 7a. Find the comparative and superlative form of these adjectives in the article and underlines them. Bu qismda esa shu berilgan so'zlarni superlative, ya'ni qiyosiy darajasi va comparative orttirma darajasini topishga harakat qilishimiz kerak. Quite. Bu qismda so'zlarni ko'rishimizdan oldin quite, new, unusual, happy, interested, confident so'zlardan oldin siz o'zingiz tekstga borishingiz va javoblarni topishga harakat qilishingiz kerak bo'ladi va undan keyin esa birgalikda javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. Keling javoblarni ko'rib chiqamiz. Birinchi qismda quieter and the quietest, newer and the newest, unusual, more unusual, the most unusual, happy, happier, the happiest, interested, more interested, and the most interested, confident, more confident, and the most confident. 7b. Add examples to the grammar focus box from exercise 7a. Bu qismda esa grammar focus boxni o'qishimiz va grammatika bo'yicha bilimlarimizni takrorlashimiz kerak bo'ladi. Grammar focus box. Making comparisons. We use comparative adjectives plus than to compare people and things with other people or things. Bu comparative orttirma darajani boshqa narsalarga taqqoslaganda ishlatamiz. With short adjectives add er to the end of the adjective. For example, quieter, ya'ni agar adjective, ya'ni sifatingiz bir bo'g'inli yoki ikki bo'g'inli bo'lsa, er qo'shimchasini qo'shish orqali orttirma darajaga ishlashingiz mumkin. Masalan, quieter. With short adjectives ending in y, take off y and add er to the adjective. For example, it will be with short adjectives ending in y, take off y and add ier to the adjectives. For example, happier. Bu qismda esa y, ya'ni y harfi bilan tugaydigan adjective sifatlarimizni y qo'shimcha harfi olib tashlanadi va er qo'shimchasi qo'shilishi orqali masalan happier so'zi shakllanadi. With longer adjectives use more, less plus adjective. For example, more confident. Agar uch bo'g'inli yoki undan ko'p so'zlarda, undan uzun so'zlarda more yoki less so'zlarni ishlatishimiz mumkin. We use superlative adjectives usually with the to compare people and things with a whole group. Bu qismda esa biz qiyosiy darajani the artikel bilan doim ishlatishimiz kerak va bu qismda esa eng zo'r yoki eng yomon yoki ma'lum bir guruh ichidagi qiyosiy yoki taqqoslashlarda ishlatiladi. With short adjectives add est to the end of the adjective. For example, quietest. Bu qismda o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek birinchi bo'g'inli yoki ikki bo'g'inli adjective sifatlarimizga est qo'shimchasi qo'shiladi. With short adjectives ending in by y, take off y and add es to the adjectives. For example, laziest, ya'ni bu qismda ham y harfi olib tashlanadi va est qo'shiladi. Laziest. With longer adjectives use most, least plus adjective. Most confident. We use not as to say that people or things are not the same in some way. We often put just before as and as. They're just as successful as extroverts. Bu qismda esa more yoki the most dan ko'ra, orttirma darajadan ko'ra yuqoriroq complexity, ya'ni murakkablikka ega bo'lgan strukturani ko'rib chiqamiz. Bu not as yoki just as. Bu kabi ma'nosini bildiradi o'zbek tilida va bu qismda siz shu kabi they are just as successful as extroverts kabi gaplarni tushishingiz mumkin. Bu qismda ular ekstravertlar kabi muvaffaqiyatlidir yoki ekstravertlarcha muvaffaqiyatli emas kabi shakllarda gap tuzishingiz mumkin bo'ladi. Pronunciation. As and than kabi va dan ko'ra. 8a. Listen and write down the 4 sentences you hear. How do we pronounce as and than? Bu qismda esa siz audioni eshitishingiz va o'zingiz eshitgan 4 ta gapni birgalikda yozib olishingiz kerak bo'ladi. B. Listen again and repeat the sentence. Bu qismda esa o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek pronunciation, ya'ni talaffuzimizni oshirishga qaratilgan mashq bo'lib, o'zingiz yozib olgan gaplarni yana qaytadan eshitib, ularni takrorlashingiz kerak bo'ladi. 9a. The questionnaire below is adapted from Susan Cain's website. Complete the statements with the correct form of the adjectives in brackets and add as when necessary. Xo'p, bu qism Susan Cain, ya'ni o'zimiz birga o'qigan Quiet Revolution kitobini avtorning veb-saytidan olingan ekan va bu qismda statement, ya'ni iboralarni, fikrlarni biz o'zimiz kerakli shakl, adjektiv shakli orqali birgalikda bajarishimiz, to'ldirishimiz va bundan keyin bu qismni tekshirib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Sizda hozir videoni pauza qilishingiz va bu mashqni bajarishingizga harakat qilishingiz kerak. Keling endi birgalikda bu qismni tekshirib chiqamiz. Are you an introvert or an extrovert or an ambivert? Bu qismda introvertmisiz, extrovertmisiz yoki ambivert, ya'ni ularni birlashgan shaklimisiz? 1. I am happier in a one-to-one situation than in a group. 2. I'm not as interested in being rich or famous as my friends are. 3. I often find it the easiest. Shit, I missed it. 3. I often find it easier to express myself in writing than speaking. 4. For me, being alone is as enjoyable as spending time with others. 5. People tell me I'm better at listening than other people. 6. I'm not as confident as other people when taking risks. 7. I'm more patient than others when doing jobs that take a long time. 8. I like to celebrate my birthday with just my closest friends or family members. 9. My voice isn't as loud as most people's. 10. I'm slower to give my opinion than most because I like to think before I speak. B. Work as a partner and do the questionnaire together. Bu qismda esa siz o'zingizni sherigingiz bilan ishlashingiz va bu questionnaire, ya'ni so'rovnomaga yes yoki no qismiga tek, ya'ni bitta qo'yib ketishingiz kerak bo'ladi va shu orqali sizning qanaqa odam ekanligingizni tekshirishimiz mumkin. C. Turn to page 128 and read the analysis of your partner's answer. Do you both agree with your result? Bu qismda esa endi birgalikda o'zingiz sheringiz bilan 128-kitobingizning 128-betini ochishingiz va o'zingizning test natijalaringizni ko'rishingiz mumkin va bu qismda esa biroz speaking bo'lib, o'zingizning natijalaringiz bilan to'g'ri qo'shilishingiz yoki qo'shilmasligingizni gaplashishingiz mumkin. 10A. Task. You're going to talk about some members of your family. First, make notes in answer to the question. Bu qismda esa biz speaking urg'u beramiz va siz family member, ya'ni oila a'zoyingizni xarakterini tasvirlab berishingiz kerak bo'ladi va bu qismda speakingga asosan urg'u beramiz. Bundan oldin shu savollarga qaragan holda siz note taking, ya'ni ma'lum bir qaydnomalar qilib ketishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Chunki qaydnomalarsiz speaking qiyin bo'ladi. Keling birgalikda harakat qilib ko'ramiz va bu qismda describe each person's main personal characteristics. Har bir odamning asosiy shaxsiy xususiyatlarini tasvirlab bering. Masalan, men akam haqida gapiradigan bo'lsam, main personal characteristics, I can say he's very extroverted, he's very sociable, he's very open to new ideas, and he's very curious person. Are they introverts or extroverts? Oh, he's definitely introvert because he talks to people and his main job is being sociable and dealing with public. How does he compare to you? Bu qismda esa siz o'zingizga qisman o'zingizga qaraganda ularning qanaqaligi. Well, he's really different from me because I'm quite introvert, quite shy person. I don't like to talk to people mostly. And in conclusion, I can say that we are just two different people.